is about to go off, and everybody wakes up to the smooth sounds and the stable flying of the Stol racers. Heck yeah! Good morning, everybody.
Morning, Danny.
Good top of the morning. Yours truly, Danny Clisham, the host that loves you most. Roy Hafley is with us. Juan Brown is with us. Stols are about to race. And the chairman is here as well. Co-announcer Anitra Goddard. Thank you, Anitra. I look up to you every morning. I know that. That's an old joke. Shut up. That's my material, Juan. That's all I got. Okay, let's tell the folks what's going to happen here. We're going to wake everybody up with a tremendous amount of fun today.
Well, good morning, Danny. I'm Juan Brown from the Blanco Lirio channel, and helping me today is the lovely Anitra, and she's going to announce our aircraft and pilots as they come by, and we're going to do some Stol drag racing. First thing in the morning, we like to get out before the winds pick up and the sky gets too bumpy. Anitra, who do we got out there today?
Good morning, race fans. We've got in the front leading the pack, number 44, Steve Henry, and his Yeehaw 8 Just Aircraft Highlander XL. And behind him, we have Eddie Sanchez, number 48, and Devil Girl 2, also a Just Aircraft Highlander XL. We've got Tim Shellhorn, number 73, Psycho Billy in his Carbon Cub. Then we have Bo Ellis, number 80, in the Mini Wagon. Then we have Hal Stockman in the Lawnmower 3, a Rans S7. Number 27, Harry Beaupre in the Kit Fox, the Spirit of Lewis. We've got number 84, Aaron Greer in the Moose Knuckle, a Just Aircraft Highlander. We have Brian Bowen in Stol Fox, number 4. We have Austin Clemens, number 62, in the Aviette Husky, the Dog. We have Legend Cub Moac, number 221, Scooter Stol. Flying that is Brian Steck. Behind him is number 85, Lunacy. Kathy Page in that yellow, or that, excuse me, that orange and gray Carbon Cub. Following Kathy is Rod Hewitt in number 11, Angry Kitten, the Rans S7, that's yellow and blue. We've got number 63, the Just Aircraft Super Stol. God Bless John Wayne, piloted by Tony Sanchez. Then we have the Sky Wagon, the Cessna 180, number 20, piloted by Ty Burlingham. Then we have Hometown pilot Kevin Palmer, number 22, in his red and blue Kit Fox. And we have number 46, Warren G, in that beautiful Cessna 180 Sky Wagon, followed by number 22, Ty Firkin, in his Kit Fox, Evinrude. Number 7, that yellow Carbon Cub, Yellow Thunder, being flown by Bruce Graham. Then we have number 11, the Just Aircraft Highlander, flown by Dave Curley, that's the Grasshopper, followed by the Beast, number 22, a Cessna 175, piloted by Jeffro. We have Brian Moore in his Rans S7, the Honey Badger. And following up the tail, we've got our only tricycle gear aircraft, number 66, Big Tuna, piloted by John Hakala.
Anitra, you did all that from memory again this morning. You still remembered from yesterday. Outstanding job.
Thank you. I've done this a time or two, I think.
Now, how many airplanes was that? That's got to be at least 23 airplanes out there today.
Sure.
It was, she's right, it was all of them.
All of them.
Okay, nice answer, Anitra. Thank you for that.
All right, we're going to taxi the aircraft down to the left, and then Kevin Quinn, the instigator of the whole Stol drag concept, is going to have him do a 180 turn in formation, just like the Blue Angels. So give you a little description of what are we doing out here today. One of the newest, well, the newest class of racing here at the Reno National Championship Air Racing, Stol drag racing. Was invented on a playa not too far from here, just north of Pyramid Lake, late one night, hanging around the campfire, drinking a few beers, and we were thinking about how can we spice up this Stol concept. And thus, the Stol drag concept was invented when we put two aircraft together and raced them side by side. So we have two aircraft taxiing out to the start-finish line off to our left, and these two aircraft are going to drag race.
Pivot.
Look at that pivot, just like the Blue Angels. Backcountry precision. So these two aircraft at the start-finish line are going to drag race and go as fast as they can down to the east to another mark, 2,000 feet down the way, land on or beyond a line that's marked by flags and judges, come to a complete stop, spin around 180 degrees, and race right back to the start-finish line to our left. And the first aircraft that lands on or beyond the line and gets stopped will get the shortest time. So we used to do double bracket elimination style racing, but now we're going just 4 times. So over the whole course of this weekend, we've been recording these times. We're going to average them out, and we're going to figure out how to give away the over $20,000 in prize money in this Stol drag race. In order to make the prize money work, we've got quite a few sponsors here at Stol Drag Racing. Our gold title sponsors include Cub Crafters. You can, at Yakima, Washington, they're here on display in the pits. Tempest Aero Group, McFarland Aviation Products, and Watt Leland Aerospace Technology. Here they go, the first batch. Who we got, Anitra?
All right, lane one closest to us, we've got number 66, the Big Tuna, and that's Xena 701. And in the lane 2, we've got Brian Moore and his Honey Badger. That's a Rams S7. He's running the Road Tax Zipper Big Bore Kit.
Now, did Big Tuna even get off the ground over there? He sure is low.
Just barely.
That's one of the few rules we have, is you've got to actually fly the other end of the course. You can't just drive it down there. Okay, they come to a complete stop, spin it around, and race back as fast as they can to the start-finish line. It looks like John Hockelaw's got a good lead in the number 1 lane. So the lane that is closest to us is known as the number 1 lane. The lane that is farthest away from us is the number 2 lane.
Now, Juan, we're talking about the modified airplanes. John's airplane actually is complete stock, except for the paint job and the tires.
Well, and that landing gear, there he goes. He just plops it in over the line, locks up the brakes with that nose wheel, and comes to a complete stop. The faster time in the number 1 lane. And come on down to the Stol Drag pits and check out some of the modifications on these aircraft, including the tires, wheels, and brakes. And the belt and suspender style suspension on John's airplane is pretty impressive.
Good job.
Kevin Quinn calling out the next 2 set of racers. Who do we got, Anita?
We've got number 22, the Beast, and that highly modified Cessna 175, flown by Jeff Rowe. And it looks like we've got the number 11, Grasshopper, Just Aircraft Highlander, flown by Dave Curley.
Clear down. We're cleared up. Are you ready for timers? Are you ready, Curly? Thumbs up, good. Are you ready, Jeff Rowe? On the on drop, boys. 3, 2, 1. See ya.
Flying Jeff Rowe, the number 2 lane with his big, highly modified experimental exhibition Cessna 175.
Curly's Highlander, that's the only craft out here that is actually running a supercharger.
They chopped the power at about the midway point. Floated on into the finish line. Don't scratch, Jeff Rowe. Bring it to a complete stop. Jeff Rowe, being with the bigger plane, goes a little deeper into the turnaround line. Looks like Curly gets the Grasshopper turned around and out of there quicker. The lighter aircraft ahead of the faster 175.
The Grasshopper got the jump on it.
Jeff Rowe throwing it in a big slip, lowering the flaps, slowing down as quick as he can. Over the line, a little long on the Grasshopper. Let's see who gets stopped first.
Looks like the Grasshopper stopped first. right, looks like number 7, Yellow Thunder, Bruce Graham is taking one. Ty Firkin, number 22.
All right, we're cleared down course. We're cleared up course. Timer, are you ready? Here we go. Are you ready, Ty? Are you ready? Everest on the arm drop. 3, 2, 1.
Bruce Graham in the number 2 lane with a stock carbon cub. Tight 340 power. Ty Firkin, a crop duster from Caldwell, Idaho, in the number 1 lane, and pretty closely matched, but Ty Firkin pulling the lead. Of course, the Kit Fox using flaperons.
Looks like they're stopping at the same time. With the swing of those tails around and race back.
Looks like Ty Firkin in the lead at the turnaround. Accelerating quickly with that Kit Fox. What has he got under the hood?
That's a Halifi Rotax engine. Ty's running a super big board kit.
When we say Stockmanized, we're talking about the one and only Hal Stockman in Elko, Nevada. He'll be out here shortly. There's a lot of work on these Rotax engines. Getting more horsepower out of them. Who got stopped first there?
I'm guessing Ty. Wait for the call from Kevin.
Lefter, Bruce, follow Ty. You got a brake issue. Follow Ty, give me 2 more. Little brake fade. Happened to your brake then? Yeah, just a little fade.
Little brake fade by one of the racers out there. These Stol drag races are hard on the airframes, gear, tires, wheels, and brakes. And of course, we're working on the dirt down there. We're not doing this on the asphalt.
All right, and the number 1 lane closest to us, we've got Town Pilot Michael Palmer in his Kit Fox. And Howard Jane in number 2 in his new.
Timers, are you ready? JP, are you ready? Are you ready?
On the arm drop.
3, 2, 1.
Big aircraft versus a light aircraft. The big, heavy Cessna 180 with the P-Pump engine. 520. .520 cylinders on the 0470. Chops the throttle. Does that double wig-wag, crazy side slip. And the very light Kit Fox keeping right up with him. And this is what the 2,004-foot course can do, is equalize these two aircraft considerably. So you can run what you brung at Stol drag races. And if you come out to the High Sierra Fly-In this October on Dead Cow Playa, you can come try out for this yourself. Hometown favorite Kevin Palmer in the lead with the red Kit Fox, number 21.
Not only is Kevin a Stol pilot, he's also a hot air balloon pilot.
That's right. Right, who's going to get that? Kit Fox should be able to get it stopped quite a bit quicker than the 180.
Good run, boys. Kevin Palmer, nice flying. Warranty falls. Kevin, give me 2,000. Great run, boys.
Sounds like Kevin Palmer gets the faster time in the number 1 lane.
Guy out there watching. Just listen to the random T6 and just let it.
Take time.
Okay, guys.
Sanchez.
We're cleared down course. We're cleared up course. Timers, are you ready? Are you ready? You're good. Are you ready, Ty?
Go on the arm drop, boys. 3, 2, 1.
Again, heavy aircraft versus light aircraft. The big 180 weighed in over 2,600 pounds. With the P-Pump 520 engine in it.
That's right, I was talking to Ty in the pits yesterday, and he thinks he has one of the loudest engines out here.
Coming to a full stop. Oh, the 180 beats him at the turn, but the Super Stol landed shorter, so he's got less distance to take off, to fly. Now, they can take off on or beyond that line. The takeoff doesn't matter. It's just the landing that they got to get the main wheels on or beyond the line. And this is all about making good pilots better, starting off with spot landing practice. Make every landing a precision landing. Dumps the flaps, throws it into the finish, lock them up without tipping it over.
One round, I think we got a tie. That was awesome. Both flags up. Clear to taxi with the 2. Tie, follow Tony.
Well, there you go. Big aircraft versus light aircraft, the great equalizer, the 2,000-foot course here at Reno. You never know. They get so close, they got to go to video on that finish.
Kathy Page on deck, Warren Brown. Kathy Page and Rod Hewitt, our Reno rookie, flying the Rams, looking good. We're cleared down course. We're cleared up course. Timers, are you ready? Kathy, are you ready? Rod, are you ready? Command no shirt on the on-draw. 3, 2, 1,
Here we go. Great common maneuvers to cover mistakes and else.
Scrub off that extra speed or scrub off that extra altitude, especially in your no-flap model aircraft. Now, Kathy Page has been Stol drag racing for many years. She started out in a Piper Clipper with no flaps and got a lot of great experience out here on the course. And now she's got her new Carbon Cub, and it's like cheating. Just too easy for her now. Look at our rookie Brian Moore go, man. Look at the improvement he's had just over this weekend. And he's got a bit of a lead on Kathy. Let's see who gets this one stopped first. Correction, Rod Hewitt in the number 2 lane, but it looks like Kathy beat him possibly just by a hair.
They're using Vader now. We got Brian Steck lane 2.
All right, we've got number 2.
Austin Clemens lane 1. Here we go. We're cleared down and we're cleared up. Timers, are you ready? Austin, are you ready? Brian, are you ready?
Neck and neck, side by. Look at they kick it into that slip right together. That's a good photo moment right there. Both of these aircraft have reversible pitch propellers. Let's see if they deploy them. Plop it down over the line. Oh, yeah. Oh, Austin's going for it today. Brian beats him at the turnaround. In the turn. A lot going on when you add the reversible pitch propeller into the mix. Looks like Brian's got a bit of a lead. Throws it into that slip, drops the flaps. Here come the flaps on speed for Austin. Over the line. Wow.
Holy cow. Clear to taxi. We'll have to go to video to see what's really the winner, but that was a good race, Juan Brown.
Just about identical times between those two aircraft. Two very, very competitive aircraft using those reversible pitch MT propellers available at McFarland Aviation Products. Come see Brenda Clemens. She'll sell you one.
We're cleared down course. We're cleared up course. Timers, are you ready? Timers, are you ready? Roger. Here we go, Aaron. Are you ready? Brian, are you ready? On the on-draw. 3, 2, 1.
Now, if that engine sounds a little different in the number 2 lane, the Stol Fox, the Black Kit Fox, he's running one of these Yamaha snowmobile engines, the Apex 4-cylinder snowmobile, naturally aspirated. And the Highlander in the number 1 lane, I believe, is running a relatively stock Rotax engine. Good lead by Brian Bowen out of Redding, California, in the Black Kit Fox with the Yamaha Apex snowmobile engine. Drops it in first.
Stop, boys. Give me a good clean stop. Come on now. Great race, guys. Brian Bowen by about a half second. Great race. Clear to taxi. Brian Fowler.
It sounds like the Stol Fox on
They don't know it till the race is over. That way they keep pushing. All right, we're cleared down course. We're cleared up course. Timers, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? On the arm drop. 3, 2, 1.
Hal Stockman in the super lightweight Rans S7, the lightest aircraft out here in the field, weighing in just over 600 pounds. And Hal flies that to all of these events. Now, Anitra, Hal's not doing any side slipping. What's his secret weapon?
Well, Hal has a mechanical reversible pitch prop. So he's throwing that thing in reverse. That's going to stop him real quick, where Harry opts for a really aggressive side slip to slow him down and manage that energy.
Look at that turnaround, just about identical. So a mechanical reversible pitch propeller gets very complicated for the operator to deal with. So here he goes, already working it into reverse, straight ahead while in the air. Kids, don't do this at home. Leave it to Hal Stockman to mess with reversible pitch propellers before he's on the ground.
Got him by a touch, Hal. Good job. Good flying, Harry. Love that slip clear to taxi. Big 2.
Hal just barely by a hair with that reversible pitch propeller getting stopped first and getting the better time.
Thanks for coming. Hey, I appreciate you, really. Thank you.
Now listen to this carbon cub in the number 1 lane. Listen to this engine. That is one hopped up 0340 engine running nitrous oxide, a composite prop, and full FADEC control dialed into about 3,000 RPM to the propeller. So since it's automatically computer controlled to each cylinder, you'll hear a little bit of warbling in this engine as he takes it to the limit.
He also has a secret weapon, an air brake, that is attached right to his boot cap. And he deploys that.
There it is.
Good turns, confirmation.
Because not only is it how fast you can accelerate, it's how fast you can decelerate and stop for Stol drag racing. We're testing both ends of the aircraft envelope.
Great run, clear to taxi. Both follow Tim. Great run.
That's a good one, Ron Brown.
Tim Shellhorn's going to have one of the fastest times out here. Probably
this guy's a hot rod, and so is this guy.
Add to your comment about
Here we go, Juan, Eddie and T. Here we go.
mental and physical on the
2
part of
hot
the pilot as well.
rods.
There's a heck of a lot going on with the hands, the feet, and the mind.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be fun.
I can't imagine that.
You got to watch some of Sarah Hendry's videos of her dad flying this aircraft, Race 44. It's like a heavy equipment operator in there, all arms and elbows. Now listen to this, Steve Henry in race 44. Oh, yeah.
These are both just aircraft Highlander XLs. They're both running the exact same engine.
The Yamaha Sidewinder snowmobile engine just pumped up and turbocharged, that is, with a Skytrax prop reduction drive. Listen to this, 13,000 RPM. Look at this. Eddie Sanchez is really keeping after Steve Henry. We haven't had an aircraft that's been able to chase Steve Henry like that for years, and Eddie Sanchez is doing it. He's putting the time, effort, and energy into that aircraft to chase Steve Henry down.
That's right. We have a lot of pilots.
And you are under the second half, man. I know you got it.
And that's racing. Racing improves the breed. You got to come down to the Stol Drag pits and see what these guys are doing, especially with these power sports engines that they're getting from the power sports industry and adapting them to aircraft use.
John Ackland, you want to wait till we find a passage in here to pull up?
We also have our supporting sponsors to thanks for Stol Drag Racing. Airframes Alaska, get all your Bush wheels and other Bush aircraft parts. Flight Outfitters that give us these, or sell you these great jackets and hats for backcountry flying and bags. Clemens Aviation, the Clemens family, and Sky Cowboy Supply Company, which provides us with the helmets that are required for us to fly in the Stol Drag races and recommended for backcountry flying.
Copy, I see what's going on here.
Pipe up on the radio if you want a grudge match.
So our time's good now. We got everybody their one runs. Now we're playing.
There you go.
That's why
We were given 12 more minutes from race control, and so now we got time for grudge matches.
Come to the front.
Right away, everybody keys up their mic at the same time. The garbage is up the radio. These boys got a few grudges to settle.
Hold him for 5 seconds, all right? Jeffro, I don't want you to pass in the smoke, okay? Okay, you're good. Here we go. Tuna Man, are you ready? These times don't count. This is just for fun. On the arm drop. 3, 2, 1.
We're going to do a delay start. Hey, check out the Jumbotrons here at stage left and stage right. We've got a couple of high-definition cameras that can really zoom in on this Stol Drag action. And, of course, this is all going out on a live feed as well.
Looks like Kevin gave
Get your cameras down.
about
This is
a
gonna be
5
awesome.
second head start. Now Jeffro with the bees has to chase him down. Can he catch him?
On that far end, it's going to be awesome. Watch the left lane.
Big Tuna all ready to do a full stop. Jeffro pounding it in over the line. Oh, look at this. What is this? Flying Jeffro saying, smoke him if you got him. In the Kyle Bushman Smoke Special. In the big 175. With great smoke comes great responsibility, says Flying Jeffro.
He says he knows he doesn't really win the top placements at these events, but he just has a good old time smoking people out.
Now we're going to have to wait for that to clear. We got no wind this morning, Danny.
He's not violating the rules because there are no bloody
That's right.
lights up. I think it's good tactics, by the way.
That's like our old soapbox derby races where the guy ahead of me smoked me out and couldn't see the racetrack.
You guys let me know when it's clear down there to run. We got IFR from here.
Who did he call out?
Come up to me, Kathy, pull up. Who's the next race after that?
Is that Ty Firkin in the Kit Fox versus Kevin Palmer in his Kit Fox. These guys do a lot of backcountry flying together. You see these guys a lot on social media, and they've been very good social media influencers, getting a whole new generation of young aviators interested into aviation.
Gang, we still have 8 minutes, so this is good. We'll get a few of these call-outs. We're waiting for the IFR to clear. We're close.
It's still IMC at the other end of the airfield. As we wait for that to drift by, we want to thank once again our gold title sponsors, Cub Crafters, Yakima, Washington, Tempest Aero Group, McFarland Aviation Products, home of the MT reversible pitch propeller, and Watt Wheeland Aerospace Technologies, who provide us these bright LED lights that you see running on these aircraft today. I think that's Ty Firkin in the #1 lane. We'll see when we come by. Our supporting sponsors for Stol Drag Racing, helping us come up with a $20,000 purse that these guys are competing over, includes Airframes Alaska, Flight Outfitters, Clemens Aviation, and Sky Cowboy Supply Company. And Kevin's been able to put together a fully FAA accredited package of this Stol Drag Racing and take this circus around the country. And earlier this year, we did events at Wayne, Nebraska, and
Are you ready?
that's right.
No timing. Are you ready? Just good. Should we go one round on the aircraft? 3, 2, 1.
All right, a Kit Fox drag race. Ty's been pulling ahead of everybody in that white Kit Fox.
Where do you work?
So you'll see the rebound control on the suspension on these aircraft, especially on Ty's in the #1 lane. Following the lead from other off-road suspension, like on dirt bikes and quads and four-wheelers, the backcountry pilots have developed a suspension system that can control the rebound damping and prevent the aircraft from bouncing back into the air and thus reducing braking effectiveness. So by being able to control the rebound, you can get them stopped a lot quicker. It's neck and neck. That is just perfectly matched. Who can get stopped first?
Kevin Palmer, I think you got him. Clear to taxi. Oh, there's going to be some bragging rights tonight. Juan Brown, come on out next to you. KC follow time.
Strangers still drag.
Like I'm about to get beat from above. You're used to getting spanked.
A lot.
We got 2 battles here. We got Oregon. Global
That's a mouthful.
We got Kathy Page.
We're cleared down course. We're cleared on course. Are you ready, Kathy? Are you ready? On the aircraft. 3, 2, 1.
Heavy hauler versus a carbon cub. Let's see how this plays out.
Warren with that double slip.
Boy, they are very closely matched. Now that carbon cub is going to be able to stop on a dime. The 180's got to drive it a little further down the start-finish line. Bam! They turn around at the identical time.
Juan Brown, Reno fan.
Warren is a certified aircraft, but he's running the aero shots. They've got the STC for the certified aircraft.
Captain's got the lead in the carbon cub. Look at that. There you go. Now wait for that flap speed. Drop it over the line. A little long on the carbon couple. Let's see.
Cabby Page, good job. Orgy, or 650 short here, Patty on lane 2 coming back. Clear to taxi, follow Kathy.
Oh, scratch by Warren G. Just a little bit short on the number 2 lane. If you land the main tires just before the line, you scratch and you don't get a score.
We've got another Skywagon coming out. We've got number 20 in time.
Early, you want to kick it to the right and shut it down. All right, gang, we're cleared up course. We're cleared down course. No timers, this is pure grudge. Got a boost up, you ready? Against the mighty tide, Burnham M&G. On the other boys. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, big jump by the 180 versus Aaron. Aaron better step on it. You're going to be in some big wig turbulence. And the neat thing about Aaron is as soon as he got his pilot's license, he brought a beater old 182 out and started Stol drag racing right away. Aaron, close that gap. Who can get stopped first here?
Great job, guys. Clear to taxi. Good job, Aaron. Great job. Time follow Aaron. We got run for one more, gang. One more. We got to nail our time. Clear to taxi, guys. We got 2 minutes. We'll get this done. I'll let you up.
One last race before our time expires, and we're going to be back for another round of Stol drag racing following a, what do we got, Danny? A Formula One heat next.
On the arm drop. 3, 2, 1.
Big slips. There's not a lot of flaps on the Kit Fox. Flapperons. Yeah. Stop just about identically. Oh, look at that, Harry getting him at the turnaround. Good job. The race can be won or lost at the turnaround with a good turn like that. And look at that, now Harry has swapped and got a good lead on Brian Bowen. Good job, Harry. Spirit of Lewis, the yellow Kit Fox. Throwing in that big slip, floating over the line, dump the flaps, drop it in there, let that gear absorb that hit.
Great job, guys. Clear to taxi. Got him, Harry, just by a hair. Brian is stretched on the other end, I'm told. Clear to taxi. We can go off and we can shut her down. Great job, everybody. That's a great round. Come back to you one more.
Okay, we're going to be back for more Stol drag racing shortly. We're going to do a Formula One race. Our Stol drag aircraft will remain out there on the course.
All right, Juan and Anitra, exit, and Steve, entrance.
Come on up, Steve. We'll leave the seat hot for you.
Steve Temple is back. He is a racer in the Formula One class. He has got the racers for the next racer to be flagged very quickly. He's going to run down the list of the racers. Okay. Yeah, we got 10 minutes before that race. So, Steve, welcome back. This time you're on the ground as opposed to being in an airplane racing on the course. And folks, if you want to know more about the Formula One course, please open up your program to page number 19 and you'll see the